Hey, what's up guys? This is PokerXpress, and we are back with another episode of Poker Hands. Today, we're going to be taking a look over some poker flops with incredible action. Before getting into it, I would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos, as your support is allowing us to continue posting videos on a daily basis.
Casino Resort Spa, St. Charles. Action is folded around to Chris, who makes the call in the small blind, and now Ryan White in the big blind. He's got the option. He's going to check his options. So a battle of the blinds.
Yes, and if you notice, Mr. White has pulled off the headphone from one of his ears.
Flop is 6-4 deuce, couple of spades. So a really good flop there for Chris, but not too shabby for Ryan as he flops a straight.
He does, but Chris has got a very strong hand. He's got top pair and a flush draw, so very interesting how this hand plays out.
Took me a second to register it all. I saw the spades, I see the six, then I look down, I see the straight. Yeah. And Chris is going to bet $110,000. Ryan makes the call.
These guys have registered it. Believe me, especially now.
Turn card is the 5 of spades.
Gin for Chris.
And Chris is going to check. Chris Cornell wearing the sunglasses.
Chris Cornell, isn't he a singer?
He might be. The bet is $200,000.
Interesting decision here now for Chris. Is he going to call or raise?
And it looks like he's going to raise enough to basically put Ryan all in if he decides to make this call.
Yeah, and Ryan is on the short stack, so he could talk himself into a call here, but I think it's a fold. This is really where discipline has got to come in, and you got to say, what hand do I really beat?
I call.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to make the call, and he is drawing dead. There's nothing he can do, and he's going to be eliminated in 7th place.
He's not going to like it.
And finally, he removes the headsets, and he's not happy, showing his frustration. 7th place money, not too shabby. Just under $20,000, he can buy a brand new pair of.
Buddy. Alan's sitting in the front row cheering him on. Now Rex is going to raise it up to $270,000. A button raise, I guess, here with 5 tray of hearts. Over to the small blind now. That's Rich.
And Rich has got an ace-4. Definitely a defendable small blind hand.
Rich back in 2007 placed 11th here on the HPT at Golden Gates Casino and Poker Parlor. You know, we always see the same faces out here. Always. We have all our regulars that play, the locals, and then, of course, the people that travel. You know, with 721 entries, we had people from all over the country and the world, for that matter.
270 is our total bet.
So now a call is made by Rich. He really thought about that one a long time, Robert.
Well, we're seeing the chip leaders really get tangled up a lot here tonight, James. That's sometimes that's a very combustible combination.
Danny's not going to defend his big blind, so it's the button and the small, and the flop comes out 2 trays and a 9, couple of clubs.
I'll tell you what, Rich flops the nut flush draw, but Rex flops 3 threes, and it's going to be really hard for Rich to put Rex on this hand.
Yeah, huge flop here for Rex. Look at that, 3 threes. Rich is going to check over to Rex.
Rex is going to bet.
And a bet of $140,000.
Baffled? Yeah. $140,000 is the bet.
Don't know what to do now.
Action's back to Rich on the
Boy, Rich really talks a lot to Rex.
Every hand. I know.
And Rich is going nowhere, by the way. He has no plans to go anywhere.
I think he's just trying to decide whether to flat or to raise.
We'll find out.
He's going to go ahead and make the call. No raise. Big street coming up, Robbie. Will it be a club? Will it be another 3? Will it be a 9? Will it be a 5? It's a 9. Wow. The 9 of hearts, just like that. A full house for Rex.
That should slow Rex down a little bit now because Rich easily could have been on a 9.
Ace of spades on the river. Even though that hit Rich's hand, he can't like this too much, Robbie.
I'll tell you what, Rex has got to go to Value Town now. It feels like his hand's the best hand.
It's a check now over to Rex. See how much he decides to bet. That's a perfect size bet, $325,000. Now here we go. Rich is going to go through the question and answer portion of the test. So far, Rex is getting the best of Rich here at this nationally televised final table, Robbie.
Yeah, I think he's kind of manipulating them with the talking part as well.
I like the bet. It's a perfect value bet. Rich has to make the call. There's only 325,000, but that's 325,000 more chips that Rex is going to put.
Payouts are just so dramatic, too, James. You look at first, 69,000 is actually more than second and third combined. So every decision just really matters at this point. And, I think we're going to see a lot of aggression from Matt, and all of these players have enough experience to realize that you just can't, knit their way to first here.
It's going to be very competitive. It's going to be also a lot of fun to watch. The flop is 6-4 deuce, couple of hearts. Koo will check over to Travis, and not a bad flop for T-Bone there.
I mean, this is the designer flop. He just, flops the joint, but Matt actually has overcards and a flush draw, so Matt is going to feel so much more confident in his hand than he would if he realized that Travis has just destroyed this flop, just crushed it with this is the perfect flop for him. Wow, so Matt is going to go ahead and fire out.
Matt's going to bet 135,000. Now, Koo caught a small piece of that flop. He caught middle pair.
Right, and he should feel confident and comfortable with his middle pair. I mean, he has to worry about a 6. In Koo's mind, he's not worried about a straight. He's not really worried about a flush draw here. I think that he'll probably decide that his 4 is no good now that Travis does the check raise.
And I like this check raise because you've got a bet, a call. Yeah, let's re-raise this. I just flopped a straight. Let's get this thing up to 350,000. Let's get rid of one of these guys at least.
1.1 million.
Yeah, I like the check raise too. And look what he did. He gave Matt the opportunity to go ahead and make the shove, and Travis is going to make the call. It's basically goes all in, but it's the same. So Matt not having as many outs as he thinks he did have.
And this could be it for Matt Alexander if he doesn't catch a heart.
This is a huge, huge pot. Whoever wins this is going to take the chip lead by a pretty good margin.
Now the ace of clubs comes on the turn, so really nothing changes there.
Yeah, so Matt looks like he's going to be out the door here unless he hits one of those 9-out or like a 9-out or one of those hearts. It's really not looking good for Matt.
Travis in good shape here to win this hand. Matt is all in, and look at that on the river, the 7 of hearts.
And that's amazing. Look at that. He knows he just slid through that. He just caught an incredible break there. Travis flopping the straight.
If you enjoy our videos and would like to see more, make sure to check out the links in the description. And also, make sure to comment below what you would like to see next, and we will work on your ideas as soon as possible.
No luck for him. Last week, this week, no cards.
You have to have a little bit of luck to win these things.
He's just been card dead. Now over to Frank. Ace queen, maybe a 3-bet here, Robbie?
Absolutely. As aggressive as he's been playing today, I would be shocked if he doesn't.
Well, or a flat.
I guess I'm shocked.
You can do that too. You can simply make the call, All right, heads up. Frank and Daniel, your 2 chip leaders, going to the flop. Oh boy.
Wow, what a flop. Both of them flopped 2 pair.
Danger, Will Robinson. Ace, queen, deuce. Yikes.
Wow.
Frank checks, and he's setting the trap, and Daniel is going to bet 90,000.
Yeah, I don't know how Daniel, he could possibly get away from this hand. Sometimes this is just what happens.
The buzzsaw's coming out of the woodshed. It's coming. Now a raise to 240,000. Look at Daniel. I think Daniel thinks his hand is good here.
Absolutely, I would too.
Sure, you just flopped 2 pair. You didn't get re-raised. Now he's going to go to 540,000. Frank loves every second of this. The buzzsaw's about to be exposed. I think it's going to happen on this street right here. Let's get them all in the middle. I'm losing track. Is that a 4-bet?
I was gonna say,
are we at a 5? Where are we at?
Bet, raise, re-raise, re-raise, re-raise.
We're up to 1.14. Keep in mind, these are our 2 chip leaders at the table.
I'm all in.
Daniel's all in. Frank has to call. And Daniel sees the news. Ran it right into the buzzsaw. Ace queen, ace deuce. They both flopped 2 pair. An unbelievable turn of events. Turn card, the 6 of diamonds, and now the only thing that can help Daniel is one of the remaining deuces.
Other than that, Frank's going to get the giant double up, 6.6 million in this pot.
Have we ever had a double up like that on the HBT?
First chip. Oh, wow.
River card, 4 of diamonds. So the winner of the hand is Frank. He's going to go into a commanding chip lead now. They both flop 2 pair. Unbelievable.
You can expect him to play any 2 cards at any time.
Chan is from College Station, Texas. He's going to raise it up to 18,000. Action folded around now to LB. He picks up a pocket pair, pocket trays.
LB will probably just call here.
LB got into this event for just $375. We have not 1, not 2, but 3 players that got into this main event and made the final table that got in on a satellite for $375. You got to love it when you hear stories like that.
It's the beauty of the Heartland, that's for sure.
Action now on David in the big blind. He's going to defend with his queen 9 of hearts. So 3-way action as we go to the flop.
Nice hand to see a flop with that queen 9 of hearts.
And the flop, all hearts, Jack 5 tray, Yahtzee there for David.
Okay, I was talking about visions of sugar plums dancing in someone's head earlier. They're really dancing here. The odds of flopping a flush are 118 to 1 roughly. So when you're sitting there holding 2 to the same suit, you're not going to see that too often.
So the bet is 21,000 by David. Now LB, who flopped a set, has a decision to make.
Chan makes a disciplined fold right there. With only 1 over card on the board to his 8s.
Action over to LB, who's got a decision to make here. As he flopped a set, he's going to make the call.
LB's hoping that board pairs for sure.
Now we go to the turn
it
card,
does.
and just like that, the 5 of clubs comes on the turn.
That's what crushes you in poker, though. I mean, you flop that hand, and then by the turn, you're already losing.
And now David is all in. This will be a snap call here for LB. He's got a full house, trays full of 5s, and David's going to see the bad news.
And we have pocket 3s from LB.
Dave is standing up. He's drawing absolutely dead. That's going to do it for him. He's going to be eliminated in 8th place after we see this last card here on the river. Just bad luck there for David as he flops a flush, but his opponent flopped a set.
It is, and you go through such a range of emotions when that happens. You know, you're as happy as you can be with that first 3 cards hit the board, and then that next one shows up. Boom.
The river card is the ace of diamonds, so that's the bad news for David. He's going to be eliminated, going out in 8th place, but he'll go home with just over $5,000, and we'll be right back with